Hi, Miss Andrea.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you for joining us.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
we just went live, so hi everybody. Welcome to the Sunday live stream. This is Miss Andrea. She's a fellow tractor puller, garden tractor puller, very good one, and her little one. So,
Saying
uh,
hi?
hi. So let me drop the link in here. See if there's some people in chat that want to come up. So there's Bill. Hi, Bill. How you doing? Ben's Workshop, Redline Gary, Sam's Garage. Everybody's rolling in now. So trying to get my chat up here if I can see what's. Hi. So, how you been doing this winter? I see you got your tractor ready for Harrisburg.
Yeah, doing good. Did some different things to it this year for the chassis. We were having issues last year, and we found that the frame was completely bent by the motor, and it caused the drive shaft to move. And then we took out pretty much the whole gear set and the pinion and everything at a pull. So, yeah, hi. So we had to
Hi.
redo everything. So we put some round fenders on it to make it look like my brother's, make it look a little better, and that's about it. But it's ready
So,
for Harrisburg in a couple weeks.
are you still running a stock frame or are you running an aftermarket on that? Are you running an aftermarket frame on your tractor, Andrea, or are you running a stock one?
No, it's a stock narrow frame.
Okay, all right. So, well, my next one I'm building will have the aftermarket frame rails and stuff on it. So, uh, hey,
Yeah.
Mark, how you doing? Mark's just waving. So, let's see. What else we got in here? Bachi, how you doing there? Thank you for stopping in. I think I seen Antonia was in here earlier. Yep, there's Antonia and Breezy's Bike Shop. How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping. As you can see, we have a special guest up here, Andrea Scott. She's a NQS puller, very successful puller, if I may say.
A
Um,
legend.
Legend, yes. In the circle, if you ask, basically everybody knows her. If you don't know her, then you're nobody. So,
I don't know her.
oh come on, Mark.
Nope, I don't know her.
Oh, Andrea's dropped out.
She gone.
She was on her phone, so she might have had little issues. But so, how are you doing today, Mark?
Oh, I'm here.
You feeling any better? Or,
Nope, not really.
uh, when's your next doctor's appointment?
Waiting for him to call.
Oh, I thought you had it scheduled already for next week.
No, Spectrum's supposed to get hold of me next week. The ones that does the surgeries and all that and everything.
Yeah. So, well, I'm sure everything will be just fine. I was actually talking to a guy at work. His son raises dirt bikes. He did the same thing. He actually cracked two vertebrae, fractured two vertebrae, and he after a little bit of time of healing up and everything, no surgeries or anything. Um, he's back to racing dirt bikes and stuff again, and all that. So,
Yeah, time will tell.
yep.
Hey, leave that picture alone.
There's
How
Donnie Goddard. How you doing?
Hey, Donnie, how you doing?
gentlemen today?
Good.
Andrea's back.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Andrea.
I'm on my regular cell phone service, so
All right.
You probably don't have good service down your way, do you?
I do, but it's finicky.
I see. So you getting yours all up and ready for the NQS pulls, Andrea?
Yeah, it's ready. I just gotta polish stuff on it, and it should be ready to go.
And you'll be heading for the lead of the points again, right?
Mm, I can try. Hi. But they're planning on doing a point series thing down here, but I'm not going to be able to run all the pools because work. So, but they're supposed to be doing like a 4-state point series down this way.
Mm-hmm. Well, can't you have your husband run the tractor? Or is it the track?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying Sean's not a good driver?
No, I didn't say that.
He's a good
It's my
driver.
tractor. It's my tractor.
So, well, I'm hoping to get working on mine next week. My little tractor. Nothing compared to yours. I just got to put the
Yeah,
head
we've been
gaskets
working
on
on the stalker.
it. That's all mine is stock.
Yeah, that's what they all are.
They're all stock until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
So, hey, Mater, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. KCB, Little Joe, see you in there. Donnie, I think I said hi to you. 2ATVs, how you guys doing? Thank you for stopping in and watching, hanging out with us. But no, I'm actually my tractor, the burgundy one I'm running, is actually Kenny's tractor. My brother, he bought it and then didn't like it, so I started running it. I changed carburetors on it, switched it over to methanol, and promptly blew a head gasket, which I think it has stock head gaskets on it, so it's not surprising that it blew.
Yeah.
It always sucks.
Well, at least I caught it before I ran it too hard.
True.
We got Jeffy in the basement here. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, I run up the stairs pretty quick, didn't I?
Yeah.
You say hi?
That's the one that's going to take over your tractor, Andrew.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah. Look at that. She didn't even hesitate on that one. Yeah, she can.
So you blew the head gasket already, huh?
Last summer, that last pool Mark and I were at.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to order one for my tractor. I know it's leaking.
Well, I went with copper this time when I ordered the gaskets for the head gaskets for Mark's engine. I just went ahead and ordered a set for that one. Hope I don't get it mixed up.
Damn.
I'm hoping for a nice warm day where I could pop the head off of this, and I've got my fingers crossed that all I gotta do is put a gasket on it.
I don't think you'll get them mixed up, Ed, because I'm running the Pro V twin heads and you're running stock heads, so you're going to have a hard time getting those mixed up.
Well, yours will fit on mine because it's the same bolt pattern, but mine will just be inside the cylinder walls of yours a little bit.
Yeah.
The whole reason the whole reason we had to get head gaskets is, because we just had a set of stock ones to mock it up with, and the pop up on the piston kind of come up and hit.
There ain't no pop up on that piston.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, the flat where it comes up on flat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have no pop up.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Junkyard. Yeah, I bought some front end parts for my tractor yesterday. I got me the hub and bearings coming from over here a couple of counties away, and I got a whole spindle and hub setup coming from down in West Virginia.
Oh, it's amazing how much money you can spend.
Yeah.
I went about as cheap as I could, Briggs.
hear that.
For $110, I bought the hub and the bearings. The hub itself I could buy is $197 itself. So I think I did pretty good on that deal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mud Mower.
I'm still
Appreciate
stuck
that.
on whether or not to get the snowblower to plow. I don't know.
I'd get the snowblower.
Oh yeah,
It'd
definitely.
be fun.
Yeah, well, you got to remember what time of year it is, Briggs. What do we got? Maybe one more snow?
Yeah, but this, or you're gonna die before next winter.
You never know.
Might
Think
make
of
you live
How you
longer.
doing? How you doing, Junkyard?
Oh, I'm thinking $500 for the snowblower. I go up to Scranton and get it. Or $260 for a plow, but I got to go all the way across the other side of, almost over to by Clearfield to get that.
I'd go get it for that price for a snowblower. That's a steal.
You know what's scary? The $500 for that. If I pull out this here parts book and start reading down the prices from back in 1980 when they made this tractor, you wouldn't believe the price of snowblower back then.
Oh, I know. It's worth it though.
Yeah, I'd like
You look at it now; it's even triple that.
I'd like to get it. I just wish I had something other than this stupid Jeep. I don't know why I ever bought this thing. I can't do anything with it.
All right, guys. I was going through some mail sitting on my counter today,
Yeah?
and I found something.
Did you find a box of cookies?
No, I found a envelope from overseas.
Oh,
And it's fix it or strip it. They sent me a couple stickers and a nice pen. So fix it or strip it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm going to ignore you even said that, Mater.
Hey Donnie, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you guys?
Doing good.
How you feeling, Mark?
Oh, pretty rough. Just waiting to go see these people to see what they're going to do with this disc.
Is that what it is? Pop the disc?
Yeah, number 5.
But just come on out here. I can fix it.
Mhm.
When I'm done, you won't have to
I think
worry
he
about
wants
it.
to be able to keep. I think he wants to be able to keep walking again. Hey, I got 50 dartboards here for Mr. Briggs. You guys can have if you want to throw darts at it. I hate this picture.
I don't know. The one that's on the screen right now ain't very good either.
Well, you could take a Photoshop here. I'll make it easy. Photoshop that and throw darts at it. I don't care.
So Donnie, you said you were going to start tearing into your tractor. Or are you waiting until after Harrisburg?
No, I'm not going to make Harrisburg. So, yeah, I'm tearing into it to get it ready for the summer.
Good deal.
Well, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's just, I got to take 3 days off to go out there and it just,
When's that?
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
Oh, you're going to Harrisburg?
No, I'm not going to make it. Rest of them are.
No, I mean you are, Ed.
I would like to know. I don't have the extra cash, I should say, to I got time, I just ain't got the money. So until I get this roof done, I ain't spending anything I don't have to.
Yeah, I won't blame you there. I remember. I'm glad I got my roof done when I did. It'd probably be double what I paid for it.
Yeah, I wish I would have got mine done 2 years ago when I got the first estimate, and it was only like $6,500, and the last estimate I got was 14,000. So, but I got a line on a couple, 2 or 3 guys that will do it cheap enough. Hopefully, if I get the steel and stuff, and if they won't, then I'm gonna call in reinforcements and fire up the grill and fire up the swimming pool and
Yeah,
get
if
some
you're gonna,
people.
It's a little bit cold for the pool yet.
if you're gonna order steel, you may as well order from up there from the guy that did mine.
Yeah,
My house.
yeah, that's where I'll get it from.
He's the cheapest around.
Yep. And then I got a buddy that has a nice big flatbed trailer. He can haul it for me.
Who's that?
Those
Some
are nice
hillbilly-
friends to have around.
Some hillbilly.
I didn't know Donnie had a trailer that big.
I think he was looking at someone closer to him.
Well, you're closer to him than I am. You're in Louisville, ain't you?
Yeah, just outside Louisville there.
Well-
Maybe that guy. Maybe that guy.
That guy there, that's who I was thinking.
That guy over there.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. I can drive that truck.
No, I don't think anybody else is going to see the inside of that truck there, Briggs.
Hey, if it don't fit, grind it
Hey,
till it
Brandon.
It'll fit.
How
I
you
hauled all
talking?
mine.
Go out.
Yeah, so I gave up looking for a new tractor. I was thinking about it all day today. So you know what? The money, I'll just save that money. Someday I'll get me a nice short head 24-inch that's like out by you guys. But right now, I'll just fix this one.
When you have
You're
your
right, Ken.
What's up, Jeff?
It's Sunday night.
no, it's not. It can't be. You don't have
Why
to.
not?
Ken's getting geared up to go tractor pulling. He's going to be the top runner this year.
Nope.
It'll be all right. With that axle moved out, it'll be fine.
He said he retired. He's taking it from you.
Huh?
He said he retired. He's taking after you.
Yeah, I'm pretty well retired right now.
Ain't that what you say every season? I retired, and then all of a sudden there's tractors out there.
That's the wife. If
I
it was
didn't
up
see-
to me, there wouldn't be not one tractor here.
Well, you could have stayed out with a straight face if Ed paid you to.
If it wasn't for the wife, there wouldn't be a tractor here. I'm not the tractor person. I can go down that track and I promise you I'll probably DQ. That's all the wife. I just like putting them together. But as far as driving them, I give 2 shits less.
Yeah, I do too, Wayne.
I don't need no medical card. I'll just jump in that sumbitch and drive it.
I'd like to give those away too, CDL.
Now wait.
They're doing worse than what they got out there now.
You wouldn't give up your CDL because you've only been home a week, and you said you're bored out of your gourd.
I would.
Well, he's going to take up golfing.
I'd find another hobby or something.
You're going to take up golfing.
Yeah,
No,
build
I
a pulling.
like- There's no
Build a pulling
novelty.
truck.
No novelty in chasing that little white ball. No.
Yeah, they'll always, you're right, Bocce. There will always be tractors or some sort in Mark's garage.
That's why I got them 2 old Alice's to restore.
And apparently, there's going to be a pulling truck in your future sometime too.
Yeah, that's coming pretty quick.
I backed the Jeep out of the garage this morning, and I was sitting there looking. I had to flip the mower deck up because all the ice and stuff. I didn't know there was still ice underneath the Jeep there. It was all laying on top of the mower deck, and I'm looking at it it's like, that's good. The spindle's all covered. Flipped it up. I left it up in the air for a couple hours till it all drained off and dried out. Sprayed some WD-40 all around the spindle bearings and stuff so they don't keep rusting up.
Yep.
I was actually looking at my collapsed shed tonight, this afternoon. There's a lot of water down in that center part.
Oh, I bet.
As soon as it gets stalled out enough, hopefully I can get it pumped out and get them tractors and stuff out of there.
I still can't believe that thing went down though.
I guess that's what you get for paying $200 for a temporary garage. It was real temporary.
Yeah.
Plus, I think if we wouldn't have got 15 inches of snow in one night, I think it would have been okay.
Well, you should have lit the heater in there. That way it could have kept it melted off.
As fast as it was coming down, I don't think it would have helped.
Hey, Drifty.
How's it going, Drifty?
Hey, what's up, Drifty? Thanks for stopping in, bud. Appreciate it. But no, hopefully after the roof, or midst of the roof, I'm going to start a lean-to on the side of the garage. It'll probably just be a gravel floor for now, but better than nothing.
Definitely.
I've got some used steel out of Mom's. Plan on using for this, at least for the roof and a couple of the sides.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better there, or hopefully you're feeling better, Drifty.
Oh boy. Yeah, I took a pop shot on eBay. There's some guy up in Connecticut. He's got the W12 wheel weights for the back of my tractor. He wants $600 for the pair of them.
Some of them weights are getting pretty expensive, Jeff.
Yeah, well, $600 for 100 pounds of steel is a little bit nuts.
Yeah, but we're in a pandemic, Jeff. Everything's went up.
That has nothing to do with it.
Everything.
I'm sure if I bought them for $600 and took them over here to George's, George ain't gonna give me $600 for 120 pounds of cast.
No. You got any scrap yards close by you, Jeff?
Huh? Yeah.
Check in with some of them scrap yards, because when people scrap old tractors and all that stuff, they leave those wheel weights on them. You might be able to find some to fit your room.
Yeah, but there's not many tractors that have 16-inch back wheels.
What about a small place to make them for you locally?
Well, I thought about it. I thought about going up. There's a place about a half hour from here, a regular steel yard. I could go up and get a couple of, like, I don't know, the old big squares, 1-inch plates, get them cut, have them welded together, and I'll just burn them. They're the right size.
Right.
Well, if you look at some of the weld shops, they may have some round drops.
Yeah.
That are the right size or close to the right size, and then you just have to have the bolt holes put in them.
I could do the holes myself.
I know they're. Well, you got the mag drill.
Yeah.
It's right on. I know a few years back at work we needed just some weights, some round weights, and we checked with the local weld shop or fabricating shop place. And they actually had some, they're about 4-inch thick and about 12 or 14 inches round. And we got 4 of them, exactly what we needed. You know,
I could always just. I got a little piece of steel. I could just make up a little hanger thing, put it on a 3-point, and go out to the John Deere dealer and buy 2 70-pound suitcases and hang them on there.
I thought you already did that once. Didn't you buy a couple of the John Deere weights?
Yeah, that was on the other tractor.
But here's the downfall of it, Jeff. You put a John Deere weight on that thing, it's not going to run right.
More horsepower.
Didn't seem to have a problem with the other one.
That's right. You give it more horsepower.
It's really
It
going to
increase the
bog it
value of
down.
that tractor.
But then yeah, you're right. This tractor ain't like the other one.
oh, I'm not even going to go to the green and red discussion tonight.
Triple the value of that thing.
I ain't even saying it.
Well, I was looking at one. There's one up there. Up by the Tappan Zee, one of them towns up there. It's a 2416 Power King. It's got the rear PTO set up on it, and it's got a snowplow.
And I'm still looking for a 16-horse block.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, can't help you there.
Okay, Daryl. I got to find a place to put these valves. Once I get a 16, I'll have them in there.
Well, they're good right where they are for now.
Huh?
They're okay where they are right now.
Nah, the kid kind of blowed the other one up. Put a big window in the side of the block. So,
Can't you just plexiglass that and JB weld it?
no,
Flex
'cause
seal. Flex
the
seal.
jug won't hold.
A little flex seal. Fix anything.
Nah, I'll find you a block. I got hold of that. Tried to get hold of that guy. Had all them blocks for $100 a piece. I told him I'd take 3 of them. He never would get back to me.
Did you see the video I made today?
No,
Yeah, I made a sandwich making video.
I never.
What,
Never
making
looked at
peanut butter?
anything.
Oh, no. Making a liverwort sandwich? We don't need to see that one.
No. This is even better. I had Ken Small Engine up there, Henry up there. Hell, I even had Richard from Mowers and Blowers up there, and me and Maggie made 3 sandwiches.
Did you at least?
Yeah,
give
let's
him
make
one?
peanut butter jelly, ham and Swiss.
No,
Oh,
Well, we're not going to sit here all night and guess at it.
well, watch it.
Mark, I will tell you, the girls down at the restaurant missed you this morning.
I haven't been anywhere. I
It
did
was-
this last Friday, and Sunday I thought, I'm going on, and I run over to Palmerton and dump that load of hazardous waste that I got hurt on. And I come back in. Well, I tried to come back in, and my boy Bo brought the truck and trailer back and dumped my load at Tempkins, and I ain't worked since. Went to the doctor, and he says, I think it's just bruised. And he called me the next day when he got the x-rays back, and he said, nah, he said, you got problems. You got to go see these people, Spectrum up in North Canton. I don't know who the heck they are.
Wait a minute. Bo bought that whole load back to where you started?
He came back home with me, yeah. Yeah, he was out there with his truck and trailer dumping a load at Palmerton. He come in later that night. I was already in there. And got my trailer loaded back up with lime coming back to Tempkins, and I brought it back, and then he went and dumped it.
How did he get back over then?
He brought his truck back. He followed me back. I drove mine back.
Oh, you drove? I thought he drove.
I drove mine back, but I couldn't do I couldn't do my roll tarps and everything. To open up the load and everything and close it up.
I thought, bro.
Well, you know, he was kind of making it sound like he couldn't drive it, period.
My legs, I just don't have the feeling in my legs. And now the doctor put me out. He won't even let me drive. And I was like, well, I just drove 402 miles home. It's like my legs are asleep. He says, well, if you hit the wrong pedal, you're going to be in trouble. It's like, well, I know what my pedals are. So,
right.
It sucks.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, I know
referring
where
to
they are too. I just got to look down and make sure I'm on the right ones every now and then.
you have that problem too, Jeff?
I've had it for the past 2.5 years.
The only problem I have is I'm always on that right pedal and I never let up.
Well, my problem is sometimes when I step on the one in the middle when I need to, I'm stepping on that one and the one on the right at the same time. I got to actually look down and make sure I'm on the right one.
Yeah.
You have to look down.
Yeah.
You better turn in your license.
Bite your fucking tongue. I can still drive that Mac.
If you gotta look down to see what foot your pedal you're on, you need to turn in your license. Damn, I could do that blindfolded. Yep.
not when you lose feeling in your leg or foot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Briggs has an attention span problem here. He's not catching on what we're talking about
Even
right
if you
now.
did, I don't think Mark would have a problem finding it. You just slam your foot all the way to the right, babe. Down there's that pedal. he could tell if the engine starts going louder, it's going faster.
I don't know.
And he don't use the clutch, I'm sure.
Juan's asking about your leg problem, Mark.
What's that?
There. Juan's asking about your leg problem. You want to give him a recap of what's going on at the back?
I took a spill out of my back of my trailer coming out the man door and went from the trailer clean to the concrete after I hit my full fenders and my brine tank on the thing. That's what busted the back of my head. And then it just stuff ain't working right.
And now it's a disc problem,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Swelling
Number
disc.
5 is fractured, he said.
Yeah. And of course, they can't give you the anti-inflammatories because of the Coumadin,
Right.
so they can't get the
Well,
swelling.
he just, like the doctor said, he said, you're lucky you're here. He said, because if it would have hit that steel valve and your heart would have moved, you wouldn't be. So it is what it is. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm sure.
the part I hate most about when we're done plowing is trying to get in that stupid Jeep.
Why is that?
Because where we're parked the other day, the whole thing was covered in ice. And it ain't like I could just step up into it like a little pickup or something.
Yeah.
And I tried to even back it up and trying to like get up on the seat, but it's just high enough you can't do that even. It's like you got to throw your one leg up as high as it'll go to get over the door thing. And I'm standing on ice. It's like, it's not a good idea.
I stepped out of my personal truck at work the other day, and the parking lot was icy, and I just about went down.
Oh, somebody. At least you try not keep your parking lot clean at work. Some of these places aren't even trying around here.
Well, it was that morning we had that slushy, freezing rain stuff.
Yeah.
And it was one of the lines in the parking lot is where the slush was kind of stuck down.
Uh-huh.
Where, it was me. I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh, some of these sidewalks haven't been touched. It's like people are bad.
Oh Lord.
Well, the only other thing I hate is we're parking in the center of town here. There's like a square in the center of town. And I don't know why these guys insist on parking right there because it's like you're sitting there for 3 or 4 hours, and after a while you got to go pee, and you're looking. And it's like between the cars going around the whole square and all the people walking around the park all the time. It's like I got to drive down to Dunkin' Donuts, I guess.
Ed, what are you lacking? Intake, carburetor, right?
For what? Your motor?
Yeah.
The intake, carburetor, and the flywheel
And the coils.
and the coils. Yeah.
I wonder, can we throw an adjustable on that?
Yeah.
Stainless. Let's throw that stainless intake on that I had made. And we'll throw an alky carburetor and then just throw your coils on there and let's fire that motor.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that. I don't have my new flywheel yet. My adjustable one that I was running, it went with heads and stuff.
Yeah.
To get that 20 years going. I was actually thinking about trying to fire it just on regular gas. I was going to use the intake and carburetor off of Plan B.
No, you can't. That's Pro V twin heads. That will not bolt to them Pro V twin heads. You have to use that stainless one that I have made because of the flanges are set offset and bigger, way bigger.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll
Is
never
that-
work like that.
Is that reverse grind?
Yes,
Yep.
but we can throw that on there. And if you want to fire on gas, I got that Vogel reman carb. We can throw that on there and see, because I need to know if that carburetor is messed up. You had that carburetor on yours and it wouldn't run the alky.
Right. Just kept pouring fuel out the front of it.
Set for gas, which I'll have to get hold of Vogel and have a new jet sent for to switch it over.
Right.
It's only like $8 or $12.
Yeah, something like that.
If not, I can run that other alcohol carburetor that's on the old lady.
Yeah. Or I can actually pull the one off Plan B and throw on there too.
Well, ain't no sense in tearing yours apart because you'll be running.
Maybe.
I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to be running anything.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibility.
Ken?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to work a thing out right now where I might be getting a welder to demo. And if I do, then I can fix my trailer.
What kind of welder?
We're not gonna say yet until we find out the details.
I got my Matco welder. If you can find that valve.
Well, I'm sure we can find a valve.
If you can find that valve, I got that big welder here, the wire one. It's got a full tank of argon on it.
The one I'm hoping to get is a multi process. It'll weld spool weld aluminum, MIG stick, and TIG.
Uh-huh.
So, but I'm just.
I remember my
waiting to hear-
father had one of those. He used the hell out of that thing.
I'm just waiting to hear back from them.
Oh, now who's here?
Do you think the old Predator
Oh,
could
God.
run one of them welders, Ed?
What's that?
You think the old Predator could run one of them?
The one I'm looking at it only draws like 30 amps, so I don't see why not.
Oh, it should, huh?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking something like the old 210 Millers.
Yeah, those shouldn't. I don't know how many amps they'll pull, but
I think
They
they're
should.
230 volt.
yeah, 230 volt. But I don't think we shouldn't pull no more than 30 amps. So I think it should be fine.
That gives me something to aim for then.
Yeah. So, but like I said, we're emailing back and forth, and just waiting to hear back to see what they're going to say. So hopefully they say yeah, and I'll have some good content to give you all, and I'll have a nice, decent welder to do some stuff, because my old flux core welding on that used oil burner, that's about all she wanted to do, and it was turned up as hot as it would go. So
It kind of wore her out, huh?
it could probably be taken in and refurbished and stuff cleaned and everything, but that welder's over 30 years old, so it
No,
owes
it ain't
nobody
worth it.
anything. Yeah, it owes nobody anything.
I like that oil burn. That came out good. That looks like an alien ship or something landed down from Mars, but who cares? If it heats your garage and free, what the hell?
Well, in less than 15 minutes, that top of that thing was so hot I couldn't touch the top of it. I could put my hand on it, but I couldn't leave it on it. And with it sitting outside and it's just the wind blowing, I could put my hand in front of those tubes, and it was actually moving hot air out of them. So once I get the blower on the back of it, I think it'll do a great job.
Oh yeah.
And I did burn full synthetic oil in it.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Full synthetic oil will actually burn better than regular oil, I heard.
Well,
I don't know if that's true or not, but
it has to be good and hot. So once you get it hot and get it burning, you can switch over to the full synthetic oil, and it'll burn it. When you can't light them from dead cold.
no, I wouldn't think you could.
Because that's what a bunch of people were telling me, that you'll never be able to burn synthetic. They've tried to burn brush piles. Well, of course you're not going to burn a brush pile with synthetic oil. It's not hot enough.
The house was nice and quiet.
Yeah, I see that.
Hi, Miss Sandy.
You better be nice.
Hello,
Did you bring us ice cream, Sandy?
No, I brought him a cherry cheesecake.
Oh,
I don't think I'd give it to him after that last statement.
Okay, Drifty. I'll send me a message or something on that.
I haven't fired up the old Mr. Heater out there because the price of propane went from like 19 or $20 for the 20-pound can to it's a little bit crazy now.
Well, what I can do, Ken, I'll put new head gaskets and everything on her tractor, and you come out and run it. That's longer than what you're used to.
I need like a little 8-horse or something.
They're smooth running. The longer they are, they handle better.
I need like a little 8-horse.
You hurt yourself.
hey, I never regretted except moving my front axle out on my red tractor.
No.
It was a night and day difference on that tractor. That tractor ran good with the short front end, but once I moved that front out, it was a night and day difference on how it handled and how it pulled and everything else.
Take and stretch that frame out to a 56-inch, and you won't believe the difference in that.
That's where I'm at, is 56, but it's an aftermarket frame.
Yeah.
And of course, my first ride was no good with it. It was
Well, I was
horrible.
gonna say you and Ed was around when I had the short stock frame.
Yeah.
When I went to that 5K, I mean, first 75 feet, it was everything to get it moving and get the front end down.
Right.
Yeah. Once we stretched that frame, now 25 feet, front end's on the ground, and I'm rocking and rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that was nothing more than just stretching it from a 50 to a 56-inch wheelbase.
It's a big difference on handling and everything. I'm serious, Ken. It's a big difference. Night and day. You can tell big time.
But you need a little more weight in the front.
Well, yeah.
Well, and on the subject of weight out front, Donnie, I was told when I was building my original red tractor that I wanted to move that engine back as far as I could towards the steering column
Mm-mm.
for balance.
Mhm.
I moved mine out as far as I could over the front axle. One, because I'm such a big guy, I don't have very much movable weight. But it just makes sense to have that weight out there, because I see guys that have 60, 80, 90, 100 pounds out on their front weight bar. So why would you want to move the weight back if you could have a static weight out there already?
I think a lot of that, because I know it depends on the class, what type engine you're running.
Yep.
What kind of tracks you're running on. If you're running consistently, we'll just throw out there, say, why no?
Right.
Okay. If you're running consistently on that track, it might make sense to bring it back because that's a lot looser track. You're going to need the rear weight and not as much front. But if you have to go somewhere that's going to be a bite, then you go to mile branch, then it don't help you. I've thought of it both directions, moving it backwards, moving it forward, but we pull on so many different places and we go so many different places and different type tracks. My 5K, it's all about traction. I don't factor in a wheels, got open RPM, modified your twin pro head. You're factoring in wheel slippage and you got to keep them wheels turning.
Right.
Or you're going to pull out of your power curve and that's going to kill your run. So, I mean, it all just depends. If you're running the same track all the time, it might be beneficial. Otherwise, to me, I'd either go forward or leave it straight up in the stock mounting holes.
Mine's forward, and that first run on that new frame had 40 pounds out there in the front. It was nowhere close to having enough weight on the front.
Yeah.
It's going to take at least 70 pounds on the front
For
with that
you.
boom out.
100 for me.
Yeah. No, the next time it goes out, it's going to be Ed or Ken driving it.
I tell you straight up, my tractor, 50 pounds, I've figured out 50 pounds is the limit. I got to have 50 pounds on the boom full out. Anything less than that, I can't keep the front end down. I've run and had the front end down, taken 10 pounds off the front, put it down to 40, gone down the track, and I couldn't keep the front end on the ground.
Yep.
And every tractor's got its own little quirk of where it's at. So if you see me with less than 50 pounds on the front, it's either a very loose track or I got very stupid.
Now, doesn't having your weight, doesn't being a heavier guy help you in the back in the track? No, I'm being serious. I'm not being a smart ass. I mean, does it help keep the tires on the ground?
You can control it better. You can shove it back down.
Yeah. If you get the front end, I like to have it just touching or just floating.
Just hovering.
And it's a little bit of movement on the back. Now, if you get it standing up about 8-10 foot off the ground, your movement on the back has to be so much to control that tractor. You're hurting yourself.
Right.
A little bit of drag of the front tires and just a light weight shift left or right will steer that tractor more than you would think.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my favorite ride was still the one when Mark did last year. Like, looked like he was riding a bucking bronco. Like,
that was the first time out on that frame, and I weighted it as I was still running a spread frame.
Yeah.
And, totally
I tried to
different.
tell you.
Totally different ball game.
I like the littler frame one.
he did. It looked like he was going, yeehaw, riding cowboy.
I was going to say, Mark, I don't know. You wasn't on there last week. That Riverland Arena, they had that down there in Navarre.
Was that a nice place?
Great track. I went down there and I was too light on the front, and it was one of your rides because within 10 feet sled hammer. So, when that box goes forward and that pan drops. I went from looking at the hay bale at the end of the track to looking at the rafters
Oh yeah.
right now. And so a friend of mine was videotaping it. I was all the way, the wheelie bars was the only thing on the ground. The back tires was about 2-3 inches off the ground. It hit that hard and just yanked that tractor up straight on the wheelie bars, and I was done.
Yep. That's the way them sledgehammer sleds are. When it drops that pan, it's over.
Yep. Yeah,
If
we
you
can
have a
usually.
lot of momentum.
Yeah, I was going to say, my 5Ks, we usually have the momentum. Once that drops, you're going about, say, anywhere from 15, 20 feet at the most, depending on how much momentum you got.
Right.
I went about 5.
Yeah. Yeah, it never works out. Once them wheelie bars hit the ground, you just lost everything on the back tires.
Oh, yeah.
It's over.
I mean, I've had
Hey,
it
Lucky.
up and go on the wheelie bars, but I've never had it yank the back tires just right off the ground.
So wonder didn't bend them.
Thank God.
Yeah. I have bent them before.
Mm. I bent them when I clutched it too fast and had the sled come under me, but that's the only way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole reason I moved my engine so far forward is because with my size and the weight of the tractor, I only have at that time I only had about 40 pounds of movable weight, and I needed all that out on the front plus to keep the front wheels down. So I run nothing on a mid bar or a belly pan. I don't even have a belly pan on my tractor.
Well, you go to that Brunswick chassis. I mean, you're going for you. You'll pick up enough movable weight. You'll really be able to fine tune that thing in.
Yeah.
Well, that Brunswick chassis that I run, Ed, didn't you step on the scale with that tractor on the scale down there?
Mm-hmm.
And how much did you weigh in at with that chassis?
I think it was between 60 and 70 pounds I could add to it.
Yeah.
So
Compared to your other frame.
See, I'm running on my crossbar. I'm running 100 pounds in the belly, plus the seat box is full, and I need to get about 70 out on the nose. I only had 40 out there.
Yeah.
I got a lot of movable weight on that chassis, but the new one is get the same frame, which I have 2 more of them frames here, in fact. But the frame is unreal, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out with the flex.
Stop.
With the pro head,
Yeah,
you've
You're
seen
not getting
Dylan's tractor.
yeah.
He don't have no flex to it with that motor.
Why? Maggie, you can't have any. Stop it.
now did Dylan weld the cross members in his?
Yeah.
Or they're bolted? Okay.
No, they're welded in.
Okay.
See, mine's bolted in.
Yeah. You know, there was a guy around, Todd. He was all about bolt in, and I watched him do this with one of his tractors. And depending on the track, he would get out a torque wrench. He had it fine tuned down, and all the cross member bolts, depending on the track and how much torque he put into the bolts to tighten them up.
Todd. Was it
Robert.
Robertson? Okay. Over in PA.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Surprised they don't have 2-seater tractors.
He had a chassis. It wasn't the case. It was another one.
Mm-hmm.
But he would look at the track. He would set the weight. He'd grab a torque wrench and either lighten up or tighten up, depending on where they were at. Them cross members, he had it worked out to that, and he could make that tractor go dead straight just by using that as an adjustment. I always thought that'd be a nice way to go about it.
Well, the fellow that built the frames for me, he told me the exact same thing, that if you bolt them in, you can adjust that frame for the torque and twist
Yep.
by that way. And I kind of thought it was BS, but now you're telling me about the same thing he has told me.
Yep.
Might be a good way to go. I don't know.
Now, how, never got into it, but I knew he had done it. I'd watched him go around do it and watch that tractor go straight as an arrow, no matter what, you could go to 3 different tracks.
Well, see, the first run on that new frame, I took a hard left-hand turn right out of the gate.
Yeah.
So that might be something there to look at now that you brought that up.
Yeah.
We got Todd's phone number.
Yeah, I got Todd's phone number.
Yeah, so we're pretty friendly with Todd.
Yeah. In fact, I got to see if he's got his dyno set up because I'd like to dyno that motor.
Last I heard, the dyno was for sale.
Oh,
Oh,
I never heard nothing about it.
Yeah. He's gotten completely out of garden track.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he was pretty bad in sugar, and then he dropped a whole bunch of weight, was looking pretty decent. He was out running tractors himself, so.
Yeah. Yep. No, he hasn't been out for
What's up,
a
Lucky?
couple 3 years, and he just got rid of everything. And I heard that dyno setup he got was for sale. I haven't talked to him to know for sure, but I heard that from somebody else.
Might look into that.
I think he had a water break one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to reach out to him and see.
Yeah, because I know when he first got it, he told me he got it, but he didn't want it put out there that he got it because he didn't
Right.
want everybody and their brother coming up and
Right.
wanting to run it.
Right.
Right.
Well, he had some issues. The computer for it, something happened with it, and it was down a little bit waiting to get that straightened out, the new program. And then I heard he got that fixed and it was up for sale.
Might be something I might want to look into.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that would be something interesting.
Yeah.
He might even have a tractor left for you, Mark.
We don't need another one.
I don't need no more tractors.
Gee.
No, the lift.
Yeah.
The lift.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a tractor lift. I am not going to keep this up crawling all around that floor and everything.
You ain't gonna be able to now.
I'm getting a lift in the garage for him.
Hey, I told you. I
Hey,
should.
Mark, have you looked at them over Harbor Freight, them motorcycle tables?
I went there 3 times to buy one and I can't get it. All out of stock.
Okay,
Yeah.
because Dylan got one of them. Let me tell you, those are nice.
Yeah.
Got one set up at his place. Just had to put an extra set of boards
On the side.
Yep.
for the front tires. Back tires will catch the side rails.
Yep.
The front tires don't.
Right.
And you know what? And the nice thing, like for going a rear end, you lift he has a removable plate in the middle that the rear end will set right down in.
Yeah.
And you can disassemble it. It sets right there on the housing.
Yep.
And drain the oil and everything, and you're not sitting there having to worry about the mess.
Right.
Would that hold something like my tractor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You seen what I got, Mark? I got those boxes I made up with wheels on them. I lift it up with my gantry, and I can, it's open in the center, so you can actually get underneath in the dead center between the axles. And you can wheel that thing all the way around any place you want in the shop. Set it off to push off to the side if you're not working on it.
Well, see, the problem is if I go and I get all set up like that, I'm getting too many other people's tractors that I'm working on. I got them other 2 here now. And he
Working on
wants
other people's tractors.
wants to get back to first place again.
When you do get one, tell everyone you're still looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, what they do is they just stop over and then boom, he's
Yep.
in the garage. Here they come walking in.
But I kind of figured it out now. When people are in my shop, I don't work on nothing. I quit.
There
I
you
don't
go.
work on nothing. I just sit there and BS with them and go on about my way.
Or
Quiet,
you could be a hermit like me, and nobody ever stops by your shop.
That
We
doesn't
do.
work because this is the downfall. If they see my pickup in the driveway, or if they see the boat in the driveway, they know I'm home. So I got to hide the boat and hide the truck, and then they won't know I'm home. We spent a lot of time on the lake last year. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ken.
Yes, Ken, thank you.
See, you always blame everybody else for your stuff. Tractors on Sandy, boat on Ken.
Hey, I was content with my boat, but she felt she needed a bigger boat.
But he still has the old boat. He can
And
get
what's
rid
it?
of it.
I like
And
my
what's
old
in-
boat.
It's the backup boat. If something happens to the main boat, he still has to have a way to get out
go,
there.
If I want to go duck hunting and all that, that boat's set up with the gun rest and holders and shell holders and everything on it.
It's too
Oh
little.
my God. Does he need a backup for the backup?
No, I got two boats.
And 3 motors, so when one goes down, at least the other one's still going. The other
Well, if
two-
one goes down, we'll just have Sandy fix it because Mark couldn't get to work last year. You
I'm going to
stop
tell
on
you
it.
what, that 9.8 motor that I had, that motor beat me. And it really did. And then the wife says, I'm going to rebuild that carburetor. I'm like, you may as well just forget it. I'll be damned if she didn't fix that motor.
I know. I think it's funny. That's why I said that. We'll just have Sandy
That
can
motor
be the
beat me
maintenance
up.
guy.
It really did.
He tried everything.
2-stroke, forget it. I just
Come
I
on.
hate it.
You didn't look at the schematics. I brought
hate
the schematics up and rebuilt it with it.
It is what it is.
Hey Ken, there's a nice Cub Cadet across the street from me for sale here. One of the old ones.
The low boy.
No, regular, the small Cub Cadet.
You doing?
Ken's already got one too many Cub Cadets in his garage. I'm trying to buy it off him. You know, he don't need that yellow stuff in his garage. It's, you know, making it junky.
Yeah, he's that green guy.
Well, then give me a number you want to spend, Ed. I'll see what it says. I didn't stop and look at the number on it yet.
Yeah, but the one that's in his garage is actually the one I've been looking for.
Oh, come on. You can't have it. No, no.
It's got the power deck lift. It's got power steering. It's got the hydraulic lines for the power control. You know, all
What
that
is
kind of
it?
stuff.
Super Cub?
No, it's what is it? 3000 series, Ken?
Oh,
Yeah, Cyclops. But it's got the V twin Kohler in it. Everything. So 54-inch deck. And, but I'm getting old. I need that hydrostatic and that power steering.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy.
You're not as old as me.
Did I tell you, Ed, I got the diesel down in the case?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yep,
You want?
that Kubota's all down in there. Made the motor mounts and everything for it. It's all in there.
Come on.
I didn't even shoot a video doing that.
No, you didn't, did you?
You forget.
You know what I seen on Marketplace today? Not
What's that?
Marketplace, the Facebook. There's a guy that's got a 1614
Come on.
like me, but he's got a loader, and he wants to. He's got a V10, V-twin 25 horse Briggs, I think it was. He wants to mount in this somehow.
That's the
Anything's
other thing.
possible.
That's the other thing I need to do. I need to get that. I need to fire up that Mitsubishi or that Mitsubishi, that 3-cylinder I got. See if it's gonna run.
We took that 14 horse Kohler out of that case and made motor mounts and everything and dropped that Kubota down in that case. That might be the next toy.
Yeah, I would like to build a diesel with that Mitsubishi, but they're just, I don't know. It just I think I need to get a Kubota instead of the Mitsubishi. But
Yeah, but they're Strabula's running a Mitsubishi up there.
yeah, true. So I don't know.
I was gonna say that, that Mitsubishi Ed, though, which way is that turn? What's rotation on that?
That's counter, isn't it? It's where you have to run it off the back.
Yes, you have to run it off the front of the motor, which would be what would be the front of the motor,
Okay.
opposite of the crank.
So
But
it's like
then-
a Kubota, you'd have to either mount it that way or mount it, put a reverse rear end in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reverse
Well,
rear.
the nice thing about this motor is it already has the hookup to run off the front.
Oh, there you go.
You know, it's actually got a big pulley on there that ran a three groove belt.
Mhm.
So it's already set up and everything. All I'd have to do is just, get rid of that 3 groove pulley and get the adapter to put the clutch and stuff on.
Yeah.
Which, if I get a welder and stuff, might be something I can do. So, all right,
Yeah,
guys, we hit the hour. So I'm going to shut this thing down. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Andrea, if you're still watching, thank you, dear, for coming up. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Donnie, Mark, Ken,
Good to
Jeff,
see you.
Mr. Briggs.
Hey.
Jeff's gone.
As soon as you say later,
Hey, you be good, Mark, and
right.
see you later, Ed. See ya.
And this
Yep.
this is something I'd like to do once a month, is get a bunch of us pullers together and talk tractor pulling, what we've been doing, what we're going to be doing, stuff like that. I did post it out on Facebook. I figured I would get a bigger response. Maybe people think it's too much of a pain in the butt to get up on this thing, but I mean,
well, people don't want to give their secrets out. And
we're not asking for secrets. I'm asking, if somebody's a member of a club and wants to promote it, they're having a pull or something, a big pull, come up, talk about it.
best thing I can say is if it fits, it ships.
Mhm.
Exactly. So,
That's how
All right,
we
y'all.
look at it. We got a trailer in the truck. It can go.
Yep, that's it.
all right, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank y'all, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
All right. See you later, man.
Yep.
Bye.